What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't know if you noticed anything different, but yes, I did. Yes, I did. Get put some contacts in. Just joking. Haircut. Definitely got a little spot right here. Went up a little bit, went a little low. But anyways, we working on it. Had to get it down. That cripple haircut is what I called it. It got all wild and crazy. Anyways, yeah. So listened to a podcast just now. Had some thoughts, made some thinking. Been thinking throughout the day, trying to figure out how to get this stuff done. Uh, Wanting to set up people to put them in a better position. I'm realizing that my my eye needs to be the motivation for it. Use my eye to be the motivation. And this is all thoughts coming from this, just thoughts coming out here, thinking, talking through it. Use my eye as the motivation, but then use my D and my D to get it done. Use my C to create the vision. Use my I as the motivation and goals. Use my C to create the vision and put the milestones in, and then use my D to execute it. So hey, this is what we need. Now and then, but the D to execute it, but the I to understand. So understand where they're at. So use my I as for the goal. This is for disc assessment. I'm a high I, so relationally, I want to help people. I want to help people. And on the 16th, the Enneagram, I'm a champion. So I want to help people. I want to get people to be the best version of themselves. That's who I am. That's just how I want to be. Thanks to my mom, But there is some D in me as well. So like, I want to get stuff done too. So I want to take care of mine too as well. So, but use the I to set the goals. Use the C to create the vision, and use the D and the I again. So the I is going to understand what this current state. So use the I to understand the current state, and then we're gonna use the D and the C to use a C. Yeah, use the I to get the current state. Use a C to create the path from the current state to the end state, and then use the D to drive it all. So, no, it might sound confusing. So I is like for people who don't know the disc assessment, you should do the disc assessment, assess yourself, understand where you're at. And it's a snapshot of where you're at, and that shows what you need to do to work on things. That's what the disc assessment is. So I is for the influence. Like it's like very emotional, very people person out there. The word I always remember they used to use is gregarious. The D is like very executing heavy, very like get it done, straightforward. They're not playing around. They complete tasks. The C is the planner, and the S is more like support group. And not even a bad support. It's just like they're willing to be. They're flexible. They're willing to help. And like this says, that's the highest percentage group is the support group. They're flexible. They're able to adjust, and they're able to push. Drive what you're at with the D's and the C's. Drive D's wanting to drive and help the C and I's as well. So that's a quick synopsis, a quick overview of what it is. So yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm thinking about that. So going on with the businesses, the two young ones, I'm realizing I was operating too much in my eye. I operate too much in my eye. As simple as that. I was trying to, hey, I want you to figure it out. Hey, I'm gonna just give you an idea, and then you go figure it out, kind of thing. You kind of adjust, give you freedom and all that stuff. And that was me trying to be nice, but also that's also me setting up for failure. So I was trying to be nice, trying to like, oh, you go figure it out. You have this flexible schedule. These are the tasks you need to get done. Just get them done. And not everybody operates that way. The reason why I can operate that way is because I have the C and the D in me already. Until today, I didn't realize. Just now, I didn't realize that. Like I was just talking to you, making me realize this. I operate that way because I have a high D and C. I mean, not a high D and C, but I have the C in me. And like, one of the guys already took the disc assessment, and he's a high S, which makes sense. I mean, I understand that. The other guy needs to take the disc assessment. I realize that now. He has not. So we need to work on that. We need to get that done. So he takes disc assessment, and we need to see where he's at right now. So with that, I messed up. I messed up and didn't give them direction. I messed up and didn't give them correction. I messed up and didn't set up systems so that they can flourish inside the system. That's on me. I need to operate more in my C right now and create the system so that they can be successful. It's not the fact that they don't want to be successful. It's the fact that they don't have a system around them that holds them accountable. Simple as that. So create the system, create expectations, and let them understand. So yeah, I get frustrated because I'm not. How can they, live up to my expectations if they don't even know? Simple as that. It's like, oh, you should know that. But I know that because I operate that way. But I think the way I think. So I'm analytical, and I use certain things, my past experiences and knowledge to get there. They're young, 10 years younger than me. They ain't gonna do it. If people older than me, they ain't gonna do what I'm doing. So, how I expect them to do that? It's not even age thing. It's just understanding who you have in your back. Who you have. Understanding who you have. That's it. So, and not trying to stop getting out my eye and my emotions and start looking at the facts. And the facts is, find out who they are, find out how they operate, and then utilize that for them to grow them in other areas. Stop trying to well, maybe this and maybe that, and how do they feel? No. Who are you? What are you doing? What are your thoughts? What are your goals? And let's move from there. Let's build from there and adjust from there. And then be consistent with it. That's one thing I got to get better at, is being consistent with it. Consistently work with it. Work with them, work on it, and get better. That's it. So yeah, 3 goals, 3 habits, morning, night routine. We got the gym throughout the day. 1 hour or less of unproductive media. Good on that. I need to look more at my agenda. And morning routine, nope, I didn't do that. Stayed up late last night. So night routine last night, nope. Not brushing over it, just doing this because I realized talking in this video made me realize some things I need to jot down for the conversation tomorrow. So I'm gonna go jot that down while I'm talking. Well, not while I'm talking. After I finish talking. 4 goals: listen when God speak, so I can show God's love through all my movements and actions. Have a nationwide franchise lawn care company, and this is helping me understand how to do leadership training. Also, help have great relationship with friends and family, my inner circle, and help siblings and the inner circle better their best. And that's what they say. The complete 80% of all tasks. As always, love others, and most important, love yourself. Love yourself love yourself enough to assess yourself. Love yourself enough to understand. Yep, that's what we're going with. Not we're going with it. Love yourself. Just love yourself. Hey, love yourself enough to assess yourself. That's one big thing. And then understand the people who you're working with and not getting your emotions. Understand what's going on around you. Be analytical, be objective, see where they're coming from, and then see where they're trying to go, and then merge that with what's going on with yours. That's it. Tag, not tag along, but tie in with others. Peace.